a broadcast network committed to serving you the very best in online and offline television programming. Situated in the serene environment of Guzape, Abuja FCT, TVN, as it is fondly called, caters to a wide variety of audience via carefully orchestrated mind-blowing programs in the areas of fashion, business, politics, entertainment, religion, movies, food and health, culture and lifestyle, events around the globe, sports and foreign news. Whatever your inclination, we've got you completely covered with programs like Issues of the Moment, The Patriot, Daybreak Nigeria, Mata Africa, TVN Business Time, Healthy Living, From the Cradle, Stay Inspired, Entertainment Gist, Movie Hour, Hits Paradise, among others. All designed to keep you thoroughly informed, entertained, at the edge of your seats and yearning for more. A tour around our domain will reveal a highly dedicated staff force and a state-of-the-art facility and equipment for high-definition quality broadcast, making our station your number one choice in advertising your business and propagating your ideas. We are currently on NightComSat doing our test transmission for takeoff in the nearest future. Television Nigerian is located in Nigeria at Television Nigerian House, Guzape Hilltop Mansion, beside Guzape White House, Guzape Abuja FCT, and in the United Kingdom at 45 Ancient House, 48 Aerodrome Road,
Good day and welcome to Press Talk, a program that deals with topical trending issues that is making headlines. I'm your host Zoera Hamza, and with me are some distinctive journalists who will be dissecting the topic with me. On my right hand is Aisha Salihu. You're welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
And on my left is Adedela. You're welcome.
Thank you, Zoera.
Now, recently, Muhammadu Buhari visited Kebbi State to open the annual Arugungu Fishing Festival, which everyone knows is an annual thing. And a guy made a friendly move, you understand, where they were taking a photo shoot to, according to the media, they said he wanted to greet the president, you understand. And the media has it that it was an attack on the president. While the presidency came out to say it was just a friendly move, you understand, like a fan of a president. You see your president taking a picture and you're just wanting to take a picture with him. So let's start with Aisha. Like they say, ladies first. What's your take on it?
Well, I saw the viral video of the president, the attempted attack, according to the reports making the rounds in the media. It was just this morning, today, that Femi Adesina came out to debunk that, saying that it wasn't an attack. It wasn't an attempted attack. It was more of a friendly move on the part of the Nigerian who did that. But my take on it is, I feel the president's security detail, they were reckless.
Okay, when you say reckless, what do you mean?
Because President Muhammadu Buhari is the president of the country, and he's the number one citizen, and all of that security details attached to him, they should be able to provide enough security. So much so that that particular individual who did that, whether or not it's an attempted attack, although they according to Femi Adesina, he's saying it's just a friendly move because he was excited seeing the president at such close range. But I feel if it was a friendly move, how come it wasn't coordinated, organized in such a way? You've seen other presidents of other countries,
yes,
going out for such functions, right? And then if anyone has to take pictures with them, it has to be organized, it has to be orderly, right? So forget the fact that this person was so excited, because you may never even really know what you do when you come to see the president one-on-one. But then again, I feel if if it was a move to just say hello to the president, it should have been organized. Maybe they should have made a section or a segment of the festival where there's a meet and greet
with the president.
Right. Not the way the individual kind of, according to the video that was saying, it seemed as if he was making an attempt to attack the president.
Now, looking at the picture, you see that the guy came from, like, the president was standing. The guy in the picture is like, maybe the guy from nowhere just ran in, you understand?
Right.
Like maybe to hug the president or something. Would you now say it's actually the security were reckless? Because I think sometimes they might not be aware, you know.
How can you not be aware? We have lots of DSS guys securing the president.
Okay.
Lots of security officials securing the president. And I feel if some of them are paying attention to the photo shoot, others should be paying attention to the other people standing behind. Okay? Because if you have someone who just run like that, you know, okay, the presidency is saying that he came to say hello to the president or something. Okay, what if, God forbid, we're not saying anything bad should happen to the president, but what if maybe at a split second, what if he was carrying a weapon?
Yeah.
What if he was carrying something, and then even right from where he was standing before he made the move to run and, according to the presidency, to greet or hug or say hello to the president.
Yeah.
What if he had a gun or something, a weapon, and then he had shot at the president? What if that had happened? I'm sure this is not the narrative the presidency will be giving us now. And then again, I'm going to say, if it was actually a friendly move, how come after the whole photo session, after he was grabbed, because we saw in the video that immediately they responded, they took the very fast action they could. But how come, if you're going to give us a narrative of a friendly move, how come maybe after the whole tension has been doused, why didn't we see pictures of the president taking pictures with this particular individual?
Okay, let me go to Adi. What's your take on it?
Thank you so much. I want to clarify something here about you mentioning the president's security details.
Right.
Now, the thing is that the security details of a president, they don't detail individuals.
Okay.
In their detailing of individuals in their line of duty, they can only screen you to come to that place, to come to a particular range with the president, of where the president is. So I want to assume that this man has been checked. Everybody in that place has been checked
before going in.
The issue of this man trying to bring out a weapon.
I didn't say he brought out a weapon.
There was no weapon. Of him not being friendly. You have to put a question mark on it. Now let's exploit the possibility of the fact that he could actually be there. He was excited, just like the Femi Adesina has come out to say. Because he could have been interrogated after that time and discovered that there was nothing on him. And then, excuse me, I just wanted to say hello to the people. We see other presidents of other countries, they go around with not so tight a security.
Adi, I'm going to come in here.
They deal with individuals.
Right.
They shake hands with individuals.
Right.
They go to shops and they go to subways and do all sorts of
stuff.
stuff.
So you're trying to say that the guy was right with what he did?
Anybody in that point could want to say hello to the president.
So in saying hello to someone, you just go ahead and it's as if you're jumping at the person, president.
This is it. There are so many details, protocols in that place.
I'm going to bring you back to the protocol. So if someone is going to say hello to the president, are you going to just jump? Right.
To break
protocol just to say hi to the president.
This man, if they were to go a step further and interview this man, you will discover that he will have become a celebrity by now.
So I think you're missing the point here. I think you're missing the point here.
People do stuffs.
Yes.
People do.
I understand the fact that maybe this individual saw the president as a demigod, as a celebrity. Wow,
yes,
I can't believe I'm seeing the president.
I
understand that. I'm not disputing that. My point here is you did mention that there is a protocol, right? To say hello to the president. But remember when I started my argument, I said if there was going to be that point where people are to say hello to the president, it should have been a meet and greet session. After all, it was a festival, right? And the president went there to open the ceremony, the festival, the Arugungu Fishing Festival. And that means it's supposed to be a friendly scenario. Everything is supposed to be friendly, right? So that means there should have been the meet and greet session. So if this meet and greet session was not there, if this meet and greet session was not there, and then you're saying that there's a protocol that they should have gone through, maybe he just decided to jump, and I don't even understand the point you're coming out.
Ade is actually saying that.
He could have looked at the program. He could have looked at the environment. They are going to guide the president into his car right about now, and then he's going to leave.
Okay.
After this photo section.
Okay.
So he made a move.
So what you're saying is it's not risky at all for someone to just go ahead and barge into the president.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
What if he had a weapon on him?
The man himself. That's what I just said before. Because if people could come to that place, they couldn't detail individuals. The only detail they would have detailed individuals was to screen them before they come to a point. So it is assumed that everybody at that point
was checked
and their
why couldn't they detail individuals? Why couldn't they? Because before you get close to a president, you'd recall that even in Abuja here, if the president has any function that he's going to, they would even shut down a particular portion of the road or something.
Yes.
That's because they want to ensure tight security, right? Now, okay, this is a fishing festival. I'm sure they must have crossed their T's and dotted their I's, and then they must have ensured that, I'm sure a day before the president even went there, they must have ensured that security has been checked, put in place, appropriate security has been checked. So anybody who's going to be there, anybody at all, I know, like
it's
you said, you cannot. It is assumed, right?
Yes.
So what you're saying now is, it's
for that man to make that move.
That move wasn't
just
wrong.
Supposed to allow him. You could want to join the photo session.
Oh, they should have allowed.
Or tell him cool down, let him finish the session. Then you go and join.
But wait.
So you do not have any problem with the security details?
I don't have any problem.
You feel they didn't falter at all?
Perfectly.
They did perfectly.
Yes.
But in the picture we saw that the guy was coming. Maybe he came with speed. You understand? Like he wanted to jump on the president. You understand? So in your own, you're trying to say the guy did not make any. Whatever he did was actually right.
He came. But I promise you, if that man was supposed to, excuse me, I want to talk to the president. Hey, I want to do it. He will never get his chance.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay,
so for him to make that move, they're supposed to just guide him. Hey, relax.
Did he even give them the chance to guide him?
They're supposed, but my problem is that they didn't show us a picture of the president after the whole thing, why they snapped with him. Because now they come tell us that it's what some of us can understand.
Okay.
But the larger society would think that, hey, maybe that guy is even dead right about now.
I'm going to maintain my stand. I'm going to maintain my stand that the president's security detail failed. Whether or not the individual...
They didn't fail.
You know, it's my opinion, right?
It's
my opinion.
Their number one duty is to protect the president.
Right. So what if in an event something had happened?
They did protect the president and nothing happened.
Nothing happened because they were very swift at...
So they were still okay. But for somebody to say that it is wrong for me to want to break a protocol to talk to my president.
But so you're promoting breaking protocols.
We have rules, you understand? We have rules.
There are rules.
Yes.
But that place, it's not like he broke into an office. It's not like he broke into a particular meeting.
On a normal scenario, you don't just jump to meet your president, you understand?
No,
like Aisha said, it's supposed to be coordinated.
Right.
So in your own point.
Under that circumstance.
Yes.
If you're going to follow the coordination and the protocol, under that circumstance, you will just never ever be able to see. You will never be able to get so close.
Okay, wait, guys. I've seen a scenario.
I've seen that video.
I've seen a scenario whereby maybe a president go to a school or something. You understand, a function or something. You see a particular order of the day, order of the ceremony, whereby he stands and take pictures with everybody. Right. Your face is seen or your face is not seen.
If you look at the video very well, he was not taking pictures with ordinary civilians, right? No, ordinary citizens. He was taking pictures with the governor, some stakeholders. So if it was more like he was taking pictures with the lots of the Nigerians that were there, Kebbi state indigents that were just there, and if it was more like, okay, everybody just gather, let the president take pictures with you, then you can even at least justify the action of that young guy. But the fact that the president was not an open photo session, like anybody at all can just come, let us take pictures with the president. But it was more coordinated. It was the big guys that were taking pictures with the president. So how come, where is this individual coming from? How come the security detail could not even sight this person coming? What if he had a weapon? That is my point.
No, that's ruled out. Because that's ruled. If he had a weapon, by now we'll have known that he had a weapon and I was trying to attack the president. So that is totally ruled out. That is a social event where they had mixed crowd, with people with mixed feelings.
Okay.
So I support the fact that the guy could be excited, wanted to talk to the president, wanted to say hello to the president. But the way he went about it was what was wrong. But even that way he went about it, excuse me, we're living in a democratic society. You understand? Have you ever heard it that presidents and governors should stop going around with sirens?
No.
You have never heard it. But they still go around with sirens. Why they say they should stop going around with sirens? Because they are not officers. They are not officers of the...
Yeah, they
not,
still go out with sirens. Well, you see the president coming. I think
what
the
I'm saying.
siren it's a sign that the president is coming, you
It's a
understand?
sign. I understand.
Yes,
I understand. But it scares people and puts them in their rooms. And they close their windows. You understand? But the president is supposed to even come to your neighborhood. And there's just a small announcement. It's coming today. And everybody get out.
And then everybody jumps at him to
And
hug
everybody
him.
jumps.
Everybody jumps.
we see presidents of the first world. They have their details. But at least...
I think
once in a while, they call you. You understand?
now let's look at our
and then they will see that you are eager,
environment.
and then they bring you in.
Let's
and then
look
they
at
just
our
bring you in, they talk to
environment.
you.
I think
We have
when
not
you
seen
want
that
to
kind of
make
thing happen.
a law, you look at the environment, you understand, where you live. If you're talking about the president of the United States, you understand, you should look at the people there. Now you're talking about people in Nigeria.
Are you not talking that Nigerians have a different orientation?
No, that's not
Don't
what I'm
forget that we
saying.
have an agency that regulates that.
That's not what I'm
People
saying.
people should know how to deal with their presidents.
Okay.
Anybody ever told you that this is what you do when you go to Aso Rock? So when you go there and misbehave, who counts it? Who takes the fault?
What I'm trying to say is that there are laid down rules, and as citizens, we should follow the laid down rules to be guided.
Okay.
Yeah. So Aisha, what's your last take on this?
I'm still going to maintain my stand. I feel they should be more careful because the president is always going to have more and more public outings and events that he has to officiate or attend and grace the event with his presence. So this is a word to the security details of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. I feel you guys should, you've tried so far, but you should do more. Be more careful. President Muhammadu Buhari is the #1 citizen of the country, and he cannot have the lots of Nigerians cannot be his friends, and the lots of Nigerians cannot also be his enemies. So definitely he has enemies and he has friends. So we can only, as a security detail, you have to be on the lookout for the president, his safety, just to ensure that we do not have a case of, we do not have any...
Such case repeats
right.
itself. Thank you very much. Adi?
Well, my final take is that the president is a human being. We love him so much. The details, the protocols should relax a little.
Okay.
And find a way to get people like our friend to see the president and shake hands.
Okay, nice one. Let's go on a quick break. And when we return, we'll be talking about the APC national chairman who will be having a hearing on Monday. Please stay with us.
This is Television Nigerian, a broadcast network committed to serving you the very best in online and offline television programming. Situated in the serene environment of Guzape, Abuja FCT, TVN, as it is fondly called, caters to a wide variety of audience via carefully orchestrated mind-blowing programs in the areas of fashion, business, politics, entertainment, religion, movies, food and health, culture and lifestyle, events around the globe, sports and foreign news. Whatever your inclination, we've got you completely covered with programs like Issues of the Moment, The Patriot, Daybreak Nigeria, Mata Africa, TVN Business Time, Healthy Living, From the Cradle, Stay Inspired, Entertainment Gist, Movie Hour, Hits Paradise, among others. All designed to keep you thoroughly informed, entertained, at the edge of your seat. and yearning for more. A tour around our domain will reveal a highly dedicated staff force and a state-of-the-art facility and equipment for high-definition quality broadcast, making our station your number one choice in advertising your business and propagating your ideas. We are currently on Nightcomsat doing our test transmission for takeoff in the nearest future. Television Nigerian is located in Nigeria at Television Nigerian House, Guzape Hilltop Mansion, beside Guzape White House, Guzape Abuja FCT, and in the United Kingdom at 45 Ancient House, 48 Aerodrome Road, Beaufort Park, Colindale, London. For inquiries,
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, this is Press Talk on Television Nigeria, and my guests are still very much available. Welcome back, Aisha.
Thank you so much.
Welcome back, Dana.
Thank you, Zoe.
It's no news on the suspension of the APC National Chairman Adams Oshiomhole by the High Court of the Federation. Well, Adams Oshiomhole is in the news again as the Appeal Court has scheduled its hearing on the Appeal Court has scheduled a hearing on the 16th of March 2020. And Oshiomhole actually argued that the suspension was based on wrong conclusion. What's your take on it? What do you think will be the outcome of the hearing on Monday?
Okay, I feel for every case, everyone has a right to appeal a case.
Okay.
Especially if you feel it is not justified and if you feel maybe there's some sort of malice or something against you. But then again, if you ask me, the All Progressives Congress is the ruling party in the country as it is today. And then if they are coming out to say the national chairman has erred, has faltered, has done this, has done that, so much so they took the case to court, and then the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja suspended him, making him removing the role of the national chairman office, stripping him of that particular role. My point now is I'm not against him appealing the case.
Okay.
But I do not know, I cannot really tell what the outcome of the case is going to be. That's him appealing by come Monday. But my position here is going to be that I feel if the All Progressives Congress has taken that decision, you'd recall for the longest time in the news, Adams Oshiomhole and the governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, they have been on each other's necks.
Yes.
It's more like a part or so. So Adams Oshiomhole wants to play the godfather role, while Godwin Obaseki is saying, I'm the governor, I'm the incumbent governor of the state, so let me do my affairs, let me run the affairs the way I know how to,
Okay.
and just let me be. But then the All Progressives Congress in Edo State they are already having a problem with Adams Oshiomhole, and even at the national level, so much so that he has been suspended. And you'd recall other reports making the rounds in the media is that of his pictures and posters have been stripped off the secretariats, the All Progressives secretariat. So I feel first of all, this whole taking a party issue to court, I feel it's a step too far, because there's a national working committee of every party.
Yeah.
Right. So why can't the APC organize its own house But
fix the issue.
Right, but let us not even talk more about that, because the point here now is that they've taken the case to court. He has been suspended and he's appealing the case.
Yeah.
But I cannot really say what the outcome is going to be. But I believe maybe the judicial system is going to give him a fair hearing. And since he's saying the grounds upon which he was suspended are not justified, so they're going to revisit the case and then see what they can do about it.
Okay.
I don't know what other things though.
Well, in my own opinion, in as much as Governor Obaseki and Adams Oshiomhole have their own problems that they have to settle, I want to believe that Adams Oshiomhole has a right to appeal to whatever case has been leveraged against him. And also, I would like to put this in on a personal note.
Okay.
Adams Oshiomhole has served this country. He has served APC
for a long time.
For a long time, and he has also served Edo State.
Yes.
As a governor, I think whatever it is that has happened, it has been taken too far. Adams Oshiomhole is an elderly statesman in APC, and for you to go ahead and strip off. This case is still in court. It's just
yes, I think they went too far.
It's a suspension case, so you can sense an in-house arrangement to off him from the seat.
So
okay.
Aisha,
but then again, although I did say the APC should have organized its house, like in-house, right? But then again, you never can tell. What if somehow they have organized these in-house meetings or something? Let us talk to Oshiomhole. We do not like some of the things he's doing. Even if he's the national chairman, we do not like some of these things he's doing. Or he's doing this, he's doing that. Maybe he's power drunk, or he's doing that, he's doing this. We cannot really tell if something like that has happened. We know Oshiomhole is a comrade, right? We know he's a comrade. He's one to he's more like a force to reckon with.
Yes.
You can see during the presidential campaign, you saw how vibrant, how you'd think he was even the one coming out as the president. Yes, you saw how he followed the president all through the 36 days, and then he was very energetic and he was charged up. But I feel he must have offended some people in the party. Maybe they called him to order and he refused. And now, because he came out before now that it was a case of a witch hunt, and it's because of the upcoming the 2023 election, that's why they want him off, because of what the party wants to do. I think that's more like what's in the party. We're not really hearing the real story. That is the thing with politics. You cannot get the real story, because this side is always going to say this side is going to say this, and then there is the truth. So there are always three sides to a story.
Yeah, and you could recall he made a video where he said that nobody can sack him from the APC chairmanship. So
as it is now, it's possible he has some big guys that are backing him up, and then but I feel even if he had those with the guts that he's putting out saying nobody can sack him and all of that, how come his posters at the secretariat has been removed? Just earlier, I think about last week, we saw some police details at that national secretariat. Even if we saw the report saying they were not there to arrest anybody, but it looked like it was they were shutting down the secretariat. It looked like they put them there in a bid to disallow the former, because we can say he's the former now. In a bid to disallow Oshiomhole from getting close to the secretariat. That's the state effect
they are using against him, because everybody knows what the police does. The police, they are there to secure. They'll tell you they are securing lives and property, and they're doing this, and then that's not what it is. So Adams Oshiomhole could have said, just like you said before, that nobody could debunk him and nobody could put him off the chairmanship of APC, because he believed in his heart that nobody could actually do that because of what he has done. If you take stock of how Adams Oshiomhole has doggedly stood behind APC over times, you will know that it's actually possible for him to come out and say that. Say that, but because of in-house politics and party arrangement, they are trying to push him off that seat. Probably because his power now has begun to choke some people.
What if he has done some things of which he has been corrected of, and he, like Aisha said...
That's why I said that if he has done anything of such nature, we will have known by now. If they have been trying to call him up to correct him and put him on the right track, and they will, that's the first thing that we will have heard. That, hey, bros, we have been trying to do this to you, and we have been trying to do it, and then you couldn't behave yourself. So that's why we did this. But we just heard that there's a problem with the governor and all of that. The governor, to me, I think that the governor has no respect
for the national chairman of the party.
Yes, for the national chairman of the party. For him to confront the national chairman of the party, it's like consulting the God that put everybody together in the party.
But he is a governor.
He's just governor of one state. Adams Oshiomhole is chairman of all of them in the party.
Okay, so why is why is the
president
national
himself.
chairman, who was the former governor of this state, Edo State, why is he not leaving the affairs, the affairs of running the state into the hands of the governor after the people have chosen the governor, which is governor?
That's what I'm
Obaseki?
saying. That his powers now as a national chairman probably began to choke some people, and then they wish him.
Okay, so you do not feel there is a way he must have overstepped his own boundaries.
His powers began to choke them.
His power began to choke
Yes,
them. So what if he's doing wrong? His power began to choke
if
them.
I did something right, you interpreted it to be wrong. My power is choking you, and then you can't stop it.
So Ade, how are you so sure that all the things he has done so far are correct?
All the things he has done so far could not have been correct.
Okay.
But now it's not that it shouldn't be that big enough to want him off that seat with such an embarrassment. Suspension? What is it? Bring it to light. Let people look at it.
Okay, so let me now even ask you, what do you think is going to be the outcome of the appeal on Monday? Since you so believe...
I so much hope that Adams Oshiomhole will be reinstated as chairman of the People's Congress.
So you're saying whatever evidence whatever case he's going to present to the court, whatever evidence in the course of the whole court process,
It should be overlooked.
It's going to be, since he's claiming it's not justified, it's going to be overruled.
It will be overruled. That's what you're saying.
It should be overruled. I'm not
Well,
trying.
I do not have any personal.
I also don't have any personal, but I have a lot of respect for Adams Oshiomhole.
Right.
and
Okay.
I
I'm just
know
saying everyone should respect.
In conclusion, Aisha, what do you have to say?
Okay, in conclusion, what I'm saying is it's only the All Progressives Congress that can actually tell you what is happening in the party, why Oshiomhole is under so much tension, there's so much pressure, why they had to drag him to court and all of that. But what I'm going to say is, whoever is in a position, have regard for your own position and also other people. You cannot step out of your boundary and then go in to start meddling into the affairs that do not necessarily concern you, and then you think something won't happen to you. So that's just what I'm going to say.
Okay. Adi?
In my conclusion is that Adams Oshiomhole has really done a lot for APC, and that this embarrassment should not be his portion.
Okay. Thank you very much. We will be anticipating the result of the hearing on Monday. From here, we say bye-bye for now.